Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, great. This is one of the matchups I don't have recorded yet, so it works out well. Okay, so Earthen Ring Farseer is Fiery War Axe food, so no. Mark the Wild is no, and Ancient of War is no, so mulligan the entire thing. That's really good. This is kind of bad, and this is pretty good. Looks good. Both have a great draw. Okay, so throughout this game, we aren't gonna play Pyro. Okay, first thing, take into account, he's going to Alexstrasza us to 15, somewhere between now and past turn 9. So, unless if this is aggro, okay, Acolyte, that makes sense. Okay. Pyro's good here. So he only gets one draw if we play Pyro and then we hit. If he Fiery War Axes it, then it just delays. If he Cruel Taskmasters, then he gets 2 draws. I think it's worth playing. If he coin Acolyte's kind of a weird play, because it means you either have something else on turn 3 or you plan on comboing it with something. And right now, it feels like he has a Cruel Taskmaster in his hand. So I think I need to play this, because if I play this and he trades in, then he can't trade with Taz Dingo, which will be harder to trade with later on. So that's the plan. That is the plan. Okay, so we can take 15 damage spare between now and when he Alexes. A good thing to do is to take somewhere between like 7 and 8 damage, so then if he chooses to Ragnaros first and he hits us, then we aren't in Gromash range. So that's a good plan. Okay, so we need to think about our next turns coming up. So he's used the coin already. Okay, there's the Whirlwind. That's fine. That's a little bit worse than Cruel. Oh, if he has Cruel Taskmaster, then it kind of hurts. But okay, I think that's fine. Tells us he has no Fiery War Axe in his hand because he just top decked it. This is good because it doesn't trade. Another, we don't want to innervate Sunwalker because we want to put Sunwalker on the board, so he has to use a weapon to clear the Divine Shield instead of using a minion to clear it. And this is a perfect minion for clearing the Divine Shield, so Sinjin is fine. Plus it doesn't trade, which I think I already said. Next turn, okay, this is fine. It's not really a typical turn 5 play for. Actually, there is. It's Sludge Belcher. He used the second charge of his weapon, and I think Sludge Belcher is the best play. No, it's not. I think he's gonna play Sludge Belcher. If he plays Sludge Belcher, then what do we respond with? Karen, right? Yeah. And then he can trade, kill our Belcher, still have 3 health. I think that's okay. This eats up weapons anyway. But actually this is kind of big. And then next turn we have Karen. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Lotheb. Yep. Okay, that's fine with him hitting our face. It's actually kind of what we want, so. So, okay. So that's our turn 6. Almost assuredly. Well, no, not necessarily. We'll just see what we draw. This is a pretty good card because we, yeah. What the heck? Okay, so, This says a few different things. Well, I think I would have developed a Death Spite. And once again, we know he didn't have the Fiery War Axe, so that we were safe from. But this tells us no Death Spite, because I think he would have double traded if he had Death Spite. So since we know that he has no weapons, then his hand is probably full of spells. And he's armoring up. I'm gonna hit his face and then play Karen. Because this gives us a better board against a shield slam. It makes it more difficult for him because he has to shield block, and he can't shield maiden, I believe it's called, and shield slam. Okay, so there's an execute, and that's really good for us that it's on a 5/3, and he actually used 2 cards to kill it, so it kind of makes his acolyte that he drew 2 cards off of earlier, or no, 3, way less strong for him. Okay, so if we want, we can clear this and not really take any damage since there's Alex. Sunwalker's a bad plan because we don't want there to be minions when there's Sunwalker. So right now I'm thinking Sludge, hit.
What to do?
It's a good option. Yeah, I think so. I think that's our best play. Yep, let's do it.
For honor, for the wild.
There's the shield block, and are we gonna get our Belcher shield slam? No, we aren't. Yes, we are.
To me.
What are you doing? What the heck? Okay, so he's debating. So he decided not to shield slam, which means he has a shield slam in his hand. Because why else would you not do anything there, right? So if he's deciding to save a shield slam, then then he probably wants to save it for the second half of Karen Bloodhoof. I don't know. This is kind of difficult. If we clear and then play Sunwalker hit, then we're kind of playing into a brawl scenario. Another option is Wrath for 1, hit, clear, hit for face, so then he has to... Yeah, I like that the most. Draws through our deck, so he's drawn 4 more cards than us, so we have more options. This is a pretty good card to see. We want to get a Mark of the Wild with him too, but yeah, this is fine. Actually, this is the best play, I think. And let's just end it there. I don't think we want to use Earthen Ring yet. I think that would play into a brawl scenario. So we know he has a shield block in hand. He's already used 1 execute. Or not a shield block, a shield slam in hand. And he's already used 1 execute. And he doesn't have any weapons. Okay. Rag is really good to see here. Let's see where it hits. Okay, face, that's the best target. Okay, so we have a few different options. One is we BGH Rag. So we have to think about the bad targets we have in his deck. So there's Sylvanas, which we're going to need silence for. I think he would have played Sylvanas here over Rag, so we can safely assume he doesn't have Sylvanas. There's Gromash, which we're going to have to BGH, or Black Knight. There's Alexstrasza. There could be Baron Geddon, Ragnaros, and then Dr. Boom. So there's 6 big guys. It's probably one of them can't be BGH'd. One of them, Baron Geddon, we don't want to BGH. So we have Alexstrasza, Gromash, Ragnaros, and Dr. Boom left. I think we're going to want to BGH this one because it's a weak... I think we want to BGH and just end the turn there because we don't want to overcommit to anything. Yeah. We don't want to overcommit to anything. Overcommit into a brawl. So this is already pretty committing, and chances are he will brawl here just because this is a pretty solid 3 minion removal. But it's alright because we're gonna get worst case scenario. Well, I don't know. There's not really a worst case scenario. We get like stuff back pretty much regardless. Okay. What? Okay, that's kind of weird. Oh, brawl here. I get it. No? Okay. I get that. Okay, that's the worst target. No, it's not. No, it's yeah, it is. No, the worst is he gets the actual. Okay, forget that. So when we think about the fact that he has a shield slam, we're assuming this card's a shield slam. He's already played brawl, and he probably doesn't have weapons in hand. He probably does by now, maybe, but we have a slime to protect. So I think the best play is to play Ancient of War in taunt form. This is only a weak play to... the only way this is a weak play is if he runs Black Knight. And I have not seen anyone run Black Knight since GVG came out in Control Warrior. So we're in a pretty good spot right here. Maybe he'll... I don't know. It's kind of difficult what he'll do here, because he's in a really rough spot. Because, like, the only way he's gonna kill this is... Okay, so he's already used two Cruel Taskmasters and 2 Whirlwinds, so he can't really execute this efficiently. He can't... Oh, well, I guess he can weapon it. I didn't realize. But, I don't think he can afford to take the damage. I think his best play here is Shield Maiden, Shield Block, Shield Slam. But even then, he's just set up in a bad spot because we're gonna get good trades off. Chances are we're just gonna win next turn. I think we can just... Yeah, okay. That's what I was expecting him to do, so... Well, not expecting him, but that was something I foresaw. Okay. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can Wrath for 1 and potentially get lethal. Is that worth doing, or should we Wrath for 3 and clear? Okay, well, he's already used Brawl, so I think the safest play is Wrath for 3, clear, because it's still alive, and then Sunwalker, and Sunwalker's gonna be, he doesn't have Brawl, so we can commit as much as we want, and there's pretty much nothing that can save him here. This is just too many sticky minions, so... Oh, the poor Shield Slam. Okay, yeah. Let me see if I got it right. Was that card a Shield Slam? Was it? Oh, maybe he won't play it.
I can take the hit.
Okay. Oh, I see. That keeps him alive. Okay. Oh, there's the swipe. 12. Okay, so that is 16. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Oh, that scared me. I actually lost the game to a paladin earlier today because I miscalculated lethal, and it wasn't even close. It was off by like 3 damage, and I lost. So just always make sure to count twice so you don't lose the games, because that was actually a hilarious loss. All right, there you go, guys. Control Warrior matchup. It is certainly we certainly have the advantage. So, with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.